So let's switch the board. Here we go. NFC North predictions. The Chicago Bears are our number 4 team. Believe it or not, we have the Chicago Bears below the Lions. We'll release the consensus rankings here, which is 4 and 13. I know Justin Fields said that the Bears have a different mindset this year, but after giving Fields absolutely no help on offense, I am just hoping that Fields doesn't get crushed out there. Like,
that's their mindset.
This dude is going to get killed because they didn't help him at all. The Bears
don't know that.
The Bears have one of the worst offensive lines in the league. They lost Allen Robinson. The Bears are just a mess this year.
Offenses in the league.
Best thing they did last year was get rid of Matt Nagy, who was there way too long. So, Bears fans.
They actually won their preseason game yesterday.
They did. I did see that. So, they did.
Not that it matters.
Yeah, not that it matters. They also don't have the easiest of schedules. They play the Eagles, the Packers twice. They play the AFC East, where the only team I give them a chance of beating is the Jets, but I still think the Jets are going to win that game, as I think the Jets are the better team this year.
The Vikings twice.
I just don't see the Bears winning more than 5 games this year. That's just my take on them. Anybody else got anything on the Bears?
Nope.
All right.
I just want to say real quick before we start throwing teams just completely out the window. It's still the NFL. Anything can happen. They're all professionals. But yes, the Bears won't do well. I'm not trying to defend them there, but
well, to your point, look what the Jaguars did to the Colts last year.
Exactly.
So that was the last game of the year. They destroyed us.
Yeah,
wasn't even
close. It's the NFL. Any team can beat any team any given week.
Broken clocks work right twice a day.
All right, let's move on to the number 3 team. Number 3 team that we have here is the Detroit Lions. Should be no surprise there. Our consensus rankings are at 5 and 12. Anybody want to bash the Lions first?
Daniel did it last week, so he can go first.
Casey, you have pretty high, not expectations, but I think you're riding the Lions pretty high this year.
They will be better than years past. The Lions are my mother's favorite team. And Mom, before we begin, I just want to say I'm sorry. So there you go.
I'm not. They suck.
Tony and Daniel.
Colts fan, it's even worse.
Tony and Daniel, I know last week you guys said that the Lions are trash. That being said, the Lions got some major help in the draft this year. They got Aiden Hutchinson out of Michigan, go blue, who I believe will be the best pass rusher out of the whole draft. Did
you guys see that video of Aiden Hutchinson dancing in front of the team?
No, I haven't seen it.
They were doing, I guess they were doing initiation for him, and he had the entire film room just up, hyped out.
That's
dancing
awesome.
I think it was Billie Jean. No, I think it was Beat It.
It's because they're doing they're on Hard Knocks, aren't they?
I believe so.
I believe the Lions are on Hard Knocks, but that's pretty cool. I'm gonna check that out. But they also
check
got
that out if you haven't seen it.
They also
can't show it here for copyright purposes.
Yes, exactly.
Go check it out.
They also got Jamison Williams out of Alabama, who I believe is by far the best wide receiver to come out of the draft. And yes, I know he's coming off a torn ACL, but he should be good to go midseason. The Lions might be a thorn in the side of a lot of teams this year, and these won't be the Lions of previous years. I still don't think they have a winning record, as I have them going 5 and 12. But I wouldn't be surprised to see them win a few more. Mom, your Lions are on the right track. This year just isn't the year. So that's all I got on the Lions. Anybody else have anything to add?
I think you covered most of it. They'll be better, but they still won't be good.
Back to the NFC North, our number 2 team. This is where it kind of gets a little more spicy. Team number 2, we have a consensus of the Minnesota Vikings with a record of 10 and 7.
Oof.
So Minnesota Vikings going 10 and 7. I think I'm the only one that has the Vikings winning the division. All you guys have the Packers winning the division. I'm not the only one in the world that has.
I know.
Vikings
Just give me shit.
But what you guys got on the Vikings?
Like you said, they look great on paper, but they always find a way to.
They have to
disappoint somebody.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'll believe the Vikings when I see it.
Yeah, if you guys missed it last week, I always talk about how the Vikings always look great on paper, and then they just the whole season. So, the Vikings don't have the easiest of schedules this year, with games against the Packers twice, the Eagles, the Saints, the Dolphins, the Cardinals, the Bills, the Cowboys, and my Colts. Minnesota fans, I will see you in your stadium the week before Christmas. Come and say hello if you guys see me. If the Vikings can win a lot of those games, they could be a surprise in the NFC this year. I think their offense will go to the air more this year and utilize their wide receiver weapons. I have them finishing 10 and 7, winning the North Division, but they could definitely win more games. I believe the Vikings do get back into the playoffs this year either way, after missing out on the postseason the past 2 years. So I do like the Vikings this year. I believe they're going to win the NFC North. These guys don't. I think they all have the Packers, which, of course, is our number 1 team. But anything else to add on the Vikings?
They got to prove it. That's all. I can say that for everyone else here. They have to prove it before we can put them above the Packers, because the Packers have proved themselves year in and year out. The Vikings have not. So,
all right, well, moving on to the number 1 team.
Junior year in high school.
Team number 1, which I messed up earlier, is the Green Bay Packers with a record of 11-6. You all have the Packers winning the division and actually winning the NFC North. What do you guys have to say on the Packers?
Consistency.
Yeah,
you have consistency in Green Bay. They always do better than what they look like on paper.
They're the opposite of the
Rodgers always finds a way to get them out there. Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, Aaron Rodgers already owns the Chicago Bears. I mean,
yeah.
So,
I own you. Because he's scoring a touchdown, doing a discount double check.
Dude, Aaron Rodgers is a stud.
Yeah, his stats on their
I love
field.
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I like him too. I don't know why people hate him, but
Aaron Rodgers is a treasure. He's funny.
I say I don't know why people hate him. I know why you Bears fans hate him, but that's a different story. To me, Green Bay needs to figure out their wide receiver situation after losing a lot of their receivers from last year. The Packers, in my opinion, will still have one of the best run games in the NFL with A.J. Dillon and Aaron Jones, as we talked about earlier. Great 1-2 punch. I think the Packers' defense will be okay as well, as they have a lot of talent on that side of the ball. With Aaron Rodgers at the helm, the Packers will win games, and they should be contenders for the NFC North title. It's going to be between the Vikings and the Packers.
I agree.
The Packers could very well run away with it, but I think the Vikings are going to put up a fight.
Yeah, exactly right.